Hey, I'm coming back at you. It's JP with Max TR3 Revival. It's late on Saturday evening. Paint did come in today, so I'm trying to get some on the frame itself. Haven't completely unwrapped it, was still kind of keeping it wrapped up just in case. So I got the brush on style chassis Eastwood primer. And pretty pleased so far with the overall application. It's drying. Just got this top side to see how it's going to apply. Went and picked up some more brushes. So they were leaving bristles because the brushes were so old, but pretty good application. And of course I'll go back and top coat it. But tomorrow plan on unwrapping the rest and trying to see if I can get a couple coats on. So unwrapped a little bit more of the frame today. Gonna try and get some paint on it. See if we can't finish up this section and move to the hardest part, which is all this area here. And then get it flipped over, at least get one good coat on. So bring it back. All right, so I've got a coat on most of it. Getting ready to get my helper, number 51, to help me flip it over so I can finish it up on the top side. So, pretty good so far. A couple little issues, but, and the paint's kind of streaky the way it's applying, but anything to keep it from rusting. And the approximate part that I have left. Most of it looks pretty good. Like I said, the paint, for whatever reason, is a little streaky the way it laid down. And I mean, I stirred it, I shook it up, I did all that kind of stuff. But coverage is good. Looking pretty epic. All right, it's pretty much coated. A few spots I'll need to touch up at some point, but I'm not worried about the rust anymore. Wait for it to dry. I think I'm gonna scuff it and then put the top coat on. Probably in another day or so. I think I'm done for the day. Gotta reward myself with a beer. Be responsible if you're gonna have a beverage. So definitely not the coolest day in the garage, but I'm gonna let this dry out some. Neighbors weed eating, so everybody's doing their evening stuff. Like I said, the one hole that I got was right there. Everything else came out good. I got the bearing surfaces covered. Gotta get a little top coat on. And with that, we're gonna call this a wrap. Time to update the list. Next video. All right, so 2 top coats have been applied. One more step on the way to getting some of the components back on. Talk a little bit about my next steps, which is to inventory what I got as far as suspension components. I've got to order a couple things. I know I need the rubber for the front springs. I think I've got the kit for the rear end for the lashing it down. Just want to get that cleaned off so I can have it to put back on. I know I got to do the rear shocks. Fix the garage door. That broke on me. So, you know, challenges. Gotta enjoy those. But I do have a couple spots I gotta address, but not right now. I had a thin spot pop through on here, so I'll need to at some point cut that out and put it back in, or try and weld it from the backside. That was a lot of work, but well worth it. I think that'll last for another 40 years. Thanks for following along. I appreciate all the support. And for those of you who know I work a little slower, I'm trying to do that life-work balance. So work when I can, upload when I can, and thanks for hanging with me. All right.